Hey, hey everyone, this is Keeman. I'm back with my Tea of the Day channel. It's been a little while. We've been dealing with the Rona, and
Oh,
I just haven't really, wanted to speak about it. But I brought a friend, my ATL boo,
hey,
Miss Cody. Hey boo, how you
hey.
doing?
You said ATL. You know I'm down from Brooklyn. You know this. I'm an escapee. I'm a Brooklyn escapee that's located in Atlanta now. But
Well,
hey,
when we met,
everyone.
when we met it with ATL.
Right. You know, honestly, I feel like at this point everyone can relate because Rona has taken over the world,
Hmm.
literally.
So, what's your experiences with Rona so far?
Um, First things first. I will again mention how I feel like I'm a Rona survivor because before things got super crazy, because I feel like there was a scale that led to this climax of panic from everyone. I was actually sick and I had the flu
Mm.
and the pneumonia in the chest and the strep throat and the ear infection. So I feel like I survived it because I'm fine now, but it was super, super intense. But I'm 100% good now, so thank God. Unfortunately, I do know a person who was pretty close that passed away
Oh wow.
from it. Yeah, it was pretty sad. It was actually a friend of a friend's sibling. So that was pretty sad. And then um it's just taking over everything. Like I was supposed to start a new job and didn't get to because Rona shut down corporate. Rona has taken away so much. I had 3 concerts to attend that are on halt.
Hmm.
Actually, two of the 3 made an announcement saying that Rona is putting everything to a pause. So
Right.
it was the Millennium Tour
Huh.
went on pause. Doja Cat went on pause, and then Janae Aiko hasn't said anything yet, but her date was May.
Hmm.
So we'll see. I might be in the clear for that, but we'll see.
Hopefully.
Right.
But I'm happy that you good.
Thank you. Thank you. I
And
am too. Yeah.
Rona something else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front.
And
Like when Rona first came around, I'm like, oh, she cute. I
right.
don't know what the scare is, but just like how we did with Cindy and stuff like that, like she's
Right.
cute, but I don't think I should be scared of it
Mm-hmm.
until you just start sitting home or sitting people around you, or just how the government is shutting down now and
Which
only
was
accepting more people.
everyone. Yeah. I think that was everyone. I think everybody had the same thought process of you, like, oh, okay. And then it got real. Oh shit. Then the
Hmm.
government said 1, 2. Then you like, okay, all right. All right now, Miss Rona. Calm the fuck down.
And then the sad part is like it seemed like you can't even get tested unless you're about to die.
Oh,
Like,
that's a fact. Tell me what it's
like
like in
so
New
how
York.
are how are we really supposed to conquer this, come out of this, if you telling me I need to be on my damn deathbed for me to see a doctor?
Yeah.
So
I get it. I get it. It kind of makes sense because at the end of the day, those people are the ones that are at risk. So they're like, if it's not dire, then don't come in. Um, I get it because it's like you need space for the ones who are really gonna need it. But then again, it's like, why would I do things that could make it worse or not know what to do? You know what I'm saying? I think probably to die those kind of calls down, if you feel like they aren't urgent, is to probably make things aware of steps to do. Like, hey, if you think that you have this is what we're doing here. Like, put out more facts. You know what I'm saying? The information's out there for a fact. Lately, I don't know about you, but on the TV and the commercials because I stream a lot. But they're putting out commercials now that have like a little bit of information to tell you where to go see things. So, but in Georgia, you could tell me how it is in New York. I remember I called just to inquire because, like I shared before, I had those symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I called to inquire to see if I could get tested, and they told me that there are tents outside, and because of my symptoms, I wouldn't even be allowed in the building and stuff like that. And they have tents outside where they would do testing or whatever. So that's out here,
Very
but I heard New
similar.
York is pretty nuts.
Very similar. In New York, they have Central Park. They just started building some tents and stuff like that out in Central Park now
I think I saw that.
for
Yeah.
testing sites and stuff like that. But in New York, it's pretty much everything isn't shut down the way it needs to be shut down. Like
Okay.
I understand all of these essential workers.
Mhm.
Probably never knew New York had so many essential workers or what exactly is categorized as an essential worker.
Mhm.
But like the last few days, I've just seen a lot more people on the train, and of course, we're not following social distancing if it's that crowded. So I'm still confused. Like, how are we supposed to beat this if you're not staying home? Like, if you're
I
sick,
I think
stay
it's
home.
harder. I think it's harder because you guys are in the city, and it was like you spent some time out here before, so things are a bit more controlled
Out there
regularly
because you
before
have to
Rona. You know what
survive.
I'm saying? We're talking about a live city that never sleeps and
Right.
people do what the hell they want. So I think that after a huge amount, what I'm saying, of people, I think unfortunately that's what it's gonna have to take. A huge amount of people getting it or something will probably scare people into staying inside. But I do agree that a lot of people aren't taking this as seriously, and it kind of sucks. Well, not kind of, it does suck because we're taking L's. Like, people are taking L's. This Rona
Yeah.
is more than just your health. Rona has shut down jobs for people. It shut down opportunities. It shut down school. It shut down a lot of important things. And I think that as a whole, this is a time to work together to let this period just go by. You know what I'm saying? For the better. But on another note, it was pretty refreshing to see that there's still humanity alive. All these local businesses that are doing things for the kids as far as feeding them and education links and all those things. I think that's pretty dope. So I think in another way, in a positive light, when you look at the glass as half full instead of empty, I think that it's giving people an opportunity to bond in different ways.
Which is definitely absolutely true. Like especially like with parents always working and not really having that time to
Yeah.
really nurture and be with their kids as much as they would like to because they're, you know, paying the bills and getting to the bag and getting to the money. So in that
Right.
scheme of things, absolutely, it is definitely refreshing to see that aspect of it. But then my concern is not this, especially with the deaths and the people like you really know I work for Walgreens. So everyone
Yeah.
every second is asking, hey, do you have hand sanitizer? Sweetheart, why are you not asking for hand soap? Like, you need to wash your hands. You need to
Right.
continue to wash your hands. You need to stay the fuck home and wash your hands.
Right.
Like, what are we not getting? And then there's the whole aspect of the social distancing, and it's the aspect of now it's unfortunate because with the schools closing, how are these people supposed to graduate? Like, what if they're seniors? How are you supposed to say you can't leave them back, but then you can't push them forward? So that puts a damper in things.
Yeah. That was one big question that I have, and I wish I had like a direct answer instead of coming up with theories. But I was just thinking of, even though this is the end of the year for a lot of people, this was also time to catch up.
All right,
Like, these months were the crucial months where, damn, I have 3 months to like get myself
shape
at least this grade
shape it
to
up, yeah.
graduate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I personally, the reason why I thought about that is because one time I was in a position to where I had to flip things around for personal reasons. It's not always just those kids who aren't doing anything. It's not always that. There are a lot of other things. I've had friends who went through health issues or family issues and things get in between of your focus in school. So these were those crucial moments, and I feel bad. I wonder if they have some sort of plan for that. These are people's memories that are ruined now. Like, there are kids who are ready to go to prom, ready to walk,
Mm-hmm.
ready to go on that senior vacation, ready to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with all these other, there are also bigger things to other people. They may say, all right, well, that's a minor thing. Like, what about this? You know what I'm saying? There are a whole lot of levels to what the Rona is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I just hope that everyone's losses aren't overlooked. I hope that there's an answer for everyone. I hope that everyone could pick up and go. And I hope that people are understanding as far as these bills, these mortgages, these rents, these
Hmm.
there's people who are real life dealing with some stuff, some heavy loads right now
Because
because of this.
Miss Sally Mae, she don't be playing.
No,
She want that baby month.
period.
But hopefully we do get some answers. Hopefully we do get a cure sooner than later. Because they, as you know, they expanded it to what, April 30th for
Oh yes,
quarantine.
it rolled over into tourist season, and I'm not happy. Not
Like
happy. That is right there.
I,
My birthday is just not happening. It's canceled as well.
well, you gonna have a whole full concert at your house.
Period. A September.
because
I'm gonna
because
have to
we
go on
need as
live.
many people safe as can be.
Yes.
Because we need to stick together, and it's really saddening and heartening about the job loss. Like I used to work for
Yes.
Modell's
Yes.
back in the
Mhm.
day, and my friend who
Mhm.
works there, she just lost a job. They
Shut
had to
up.
lay everyone off, and she's been there for 17 years.
So
So
is she completely laid off, or is she in like furlough or something?
for what I heard, they laid everyone
Like, can
off.
she file for unemployment?
I would hope, because it's not like she quit or anything like that. So I hope
Mhm.
like unemployment would happen, and I hope like a lot of
Mhm.
people apply for unemployment. But it's just the fact of I've put all of this work into this company, and just to be let go
Right.
like that, and
Right.
then like and
I
then,
think.
and
I
then you
think.
have to look at how the economy is going to be after this.
Mm, I think that it's a hit or miss with that. I think as far as interactive and physical things, of course they're taking a hit, but to my knowledge, people still clickety clacking online and ordering shit because they ain't got nothing else to do. But it's the whole delivery thing. So I don't know. Everything's probably gonna take a hit. I agree on that one. Um, but I think that for some people who's lost their jobs, I think that for some people, it's just like a temporary thing. I really do hope that it bounces back. I hope that, like I said, I hope everybody gets answers. I hope that nobody is overlooked, because with the way that all these different things are going to have to snap back and they're going to have to focus on getting things back on track, the world and people have a way of prioritizing on what they feel is important. And I feel like everyone's taking an L
Hmm.
during this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I hope that they come up with answers and solutions for everyone, and no one's overlooked in this entire situation, because that would really suck.
We really would. I hope so,
Yeah.
and hopefully, Miss Rona, she's not here for that much longer. But I heard that she might be coming back. There's just many different theories of what we have to look forward to, kind of thing.
I
And
am
then,
so terrified on the decision that the world is going to make, because if we don't have a cure, We don't have a vaccine, and you tell me just because the death rate got low, everything can go back to normal. I'm still at risk, honey.
Mm-hmm.
My child's still at risk. All of these aftermaths, like there's gonna be a heavy amount of aftermaths of this whole situation. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna send my kid to school. Honestly speaking, I don't know if I want to take the job because I would have had to work with kids and things and send my kid to school. And I don't know if I want to do that if they don't have an answer for this. Like, do I want to still put myself at risk? Do I want to put my family at risk? Do I want to, take the chances and go somewhere every day? Like, I can't, I don't know. I wish we have answers. Like, I really hope that, I hope that, I hope that people, get the support that they need, but then I also hope that there's a solution, like I said, for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be a lot. And at this point, we just got to blame it on the Rona. It's the Rona's fault for everything. Because she is something. She really took over 2020.
Yeah, it's
The
been,
entire 2020.
yeah, it just
Because we still going to have to deal with the aftermath. So even after this is done, the rest of 2020 is after Rona.
right recouping from Rona.
Right. So Rona took 2020 down.
But God, and I, you see us laughing and stuff like that. That's all we can do. We can't sit
Right.
here and cry. We can't sit here and like not live our life. Like that's what like I've been having a lot of conversations about people who's scared to go outside,
Mm-hmm.
scared to do this. Like absolutely stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stop living your life. Like let this be a time where you start picking up trades, to start learning different things, or just start working on a better you. Because a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't
True.
have that. A lot of people don't have time for
Right.
that.
Or exploring your talents and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. Like, yeah, that's very true.
Because everyone has
And I
a
definitely
talent
tell myself
or
that.
have something that's special, particularly for them. That's why they was made.
Right.
That's why we're here on Earth. So if you're not
Right.
doing that and you're just wasting your time or just not doing anything, then
Right.
what are we learning? Because this, I'm quite sure this
Don't
is
let
a learning lesson for a lot of us.
don't let this quarantine be in vain, guys. That's really what it is. Don't let this quarantine be in vain. Take over. Do something. Be heard. Find your inner talent. Find your inner thoughts. Use this time as some people have busy lives and never got the chance to just sit and be
Mm-hmm.
and think and digest certain things. So maybe this is a good time. Maybe this is a good time for self reflection. Maybe this is a good time for self development.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the time for you to sit down and be still. And those of you who know what I mean by be still,
Hello.
completely mentally, I'm talking right now, I'm saying a word. Those of you who know
I
what it's
felt
like,
that because a lot of people don't
yeah,
what still means.
a lot of people don't have the luxury. A lot of people don't know that that's a luxury
Mm-hmm.
to have time to just be still. So I think this is a it's a good and a bad, mostly bad, but there are some good.
You
And if you're that type of person that finds positivity in something, it's definitely the time.
you always have like and like for me now especially, you have to find some type of positivity in anything. And then like
Right.
after we cool, just figure out what you want to do when this is done, when you're able to really fully go outside and explore wherever you are from. And go
This is
and
also
ex-
a very that's very true. That's very very true. This is a time to plan your next steps with no distractions because you literally can't do anything.
mm-hmm,
So this is a very good time to get your little notebook and your pen and plan your next steps. What am I gonna do after Rona? How am I gonna fix this hole that I'm in right now and have time to really think on it?
mm-hmm. What job do I want to get now? If you unfortunately lost your job, what job
Yeah.
do I want? Where do I want my life to go? Who do I want to be? Who do
Right.
I want to date?
Right.
Who do like? There's many questions that you
Who do
can.
I don't want to date?
Hello.
What don't I want to allow?
Like, no, sorry, can't do that. And just
Right.
stop being sorry for being untruly yourself. Stop trying to fit into a
Right.
box. Stop trying to look at what society says you're supposed to be, and look at
Hmm.
who the fuck you are and live in that. Live in your truth.
Basically, this is a major time for y'all to sit down and reflect. Look at it that way. Some sort of self development. And anything else that's going wrong, it's not your fault. For those of us who are getting our lives together, because I'm one of those memes that say, "Hey, were you one of the ones who were getting your life together before Rona came?" Yes,
That's me too.
I was. I was in the middle of getting my life, honey, and then Rona said, "No, ma'am."
I
So you know what I'm gonna do from this point on? Blaming the Rona. I blame the Rona. It wasn't me because I was on my way. I was on my way. That sleeping schedule was all jacked. As soon as I got it on point, now the new 12 a.m. is 3 a.m. The world is active. Social media is active at 3 a.m.
mm.
I'm waking up 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is not okay. And I blame the Rona. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well,
and
y'all keep your heads up. Y'all try to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And laugh a little. Call your family, check on your family. Just send a text like, "Hey, just making sure y'all okay." I definitely reached out to a couple of people who I normally don't speak to on a daily basis, but I definitely sent out that text and was like, "Hey, just checking in, making sure you and the family are straight, you know, and staying healthy." Little heart emoji, and that's that.
just the last few words. I feel like stop looking at the numbers, stop looking at the news. Just do, like, we're all born survivors. So just do what you have to do to stay healthy, wash your hands, try to be away from people as much as possible. If you have to go to the store, practice social distancing, wear your gloves. I don't necessarily believe in the whole mask thing because unless you're sick, that's the only reason why you should be wearing it. I don't think it's really preventing anything from going in you. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, if you're gonna have it, you're gonna have it.
Only because it's airborne for a little
Right.
while, but if you are practicing social distancing the right way, you probably don't have to go the extra mile and wear a mask. But definitely refrain from touching
Mm-hmm.
faces. Um, it sucks, but kiss people a lot less.
High
No
fives.
side kisses. Hey boo, and no, you're just gonna have to. What's up?
High five.
Airways. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like for a minute. So yeah. This is another good way for people to practice intimacy on another level too.
For y'all relationship people out there, take a listen.
Hmm.
How out are y'all? How
Period.
out are y'all entwined? How out are y'all one? Or is it just the
Right.
physicality? Or is it just
How interesting are these conversations now that you can't just be up under each other every day?
hmm, I want to know.
Oh, my child won't leave me
Hmm.
alone. Social distancing.
But this was Key with the T's channel. Thank you for listening to episode, I believe this is 38. And
Oh, look at
don't
you.
worry, this is part one of a part two. We have to really be, as serious as possible during this time. But part two, we about to
Yeah.
cut up. So be prepared.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. I'm ready.
Be prepared. Part two is coming up right now.
Right. Bye guys.